Aquarius, how you doing? Welcome to my channel, Adrian Nelson here, and welcome to your first zodiac specific reading for 2022. I hope that you're doing amazing. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you see it is the right time for you. But just to let you know that the day on which I'm recording it is January the 7th, 2022. All right, it is a general reading, so please take it as it resonates. For those of you who have been beautifully supporting me with my weekly readings, I'd like to really thank you for that. If it's your first time to the channel, welcome. My name is Adrian Nelson. I'm a psychic medium, regression hypnosis practitioner, and you can find out more about me on my website, ahngreatlife.com. I have got a fantastic special at the moment for regression hypnosis as well as a full tarot reading, and I'm going to give you some more details about that towards the end of the reading because some of you are just here for the reading, and so let's get right into it. Remember, it's general, so please take it as it resonates. Your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes are very, very welcome. Just if you comment, please, because this is a problem that I started to incur recently. You're more than welcome to put in your comments. I really, really welcome it. But let's please keep it clean and let's please keep it respectful, okay? Let's please bear in mind that there's a lot of people looking at my readings and we want to respect everybody, okay? All right, let's see what we've got, Aquarius. Doom, 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 doom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, opportunities to start over in a successful way. Challenges there coming to an end. So a lot of things may have been bothering you and almost felt like it's holding you back here with your overall energy, the world cosmos, which is the world. Challenges are coming to an end here for you, Aquarius. This is like almost like, you know, when you get those, for those of you that are familiar, obviously, with, you know, when you get your wisdom teeth coming out, it's it's sort of painful, but once they are out, you know, and it all fits and everything like that, then it can really help you, you know, with chewing and all those type of things that are really, really important. So in your current space, in your foundation, and a direct influence for your foundation, you've got the Eight of Materials, which is the Eight of Pentacles, and then you've got the moon there with Neptune energy. All right. So Aquarius, there's a this is almost like the universe sort of like throwing open the gates for you and say, you know what, right now you can absolutely thrive, you can flourish, everything can be beautiful, everything can be wonderful, there can be great success for you at the moment, Aquarius, which is really fantastic. Just bear in mind, and this is very important, just bear in mind that that you want to keep your vibe high, you want to keep your energy high, you want to keep your vibe positive. Focus on the things that are positive in life. And this is a recommendation that I'm going to make to you, Aquarius, is that when you are in a good space, so when you are doing really, really well and you're happy and life is flowing and, you know, your heart is smiling and your cells are beaming and all those type of things, in that space, consciously create a space for yourself, or like a video or whatever it is that you do, that when you don't feel all inspired and positive and those things, that you have something that will peep you up like that. All right, that's what I do in my living space as well. And so, you know, I am not expecting to never have problems in life, because I think that's a bit of unreasonable expectation that we have sometimes, especially in like spirituality. You know, you're supposed to be this happy chappy all the time, but I mean, life is just life, and human life has got problems. It's just how it is, you know, nobody's fault. What brought you towards where you are at the moment? Ace of Materials, Ace of Pentacles, divine breakthrough. I feel that for many of you, it is that realization that, listen, I have to go to the next level. Maybe you've got some great opportunities there at work or with money or those type of things in your foundation. Muse of Materials, which is the King of Pentacles, basically. So, sorry. When I look at finances, Aquarius, when I look at stability and security and those type of things, A4 away. Very, very good. All right. And where you're heading going forward, Page of Voices. Some of you, I see you going to that very brave space, you know, where you sort of do the things that maybe you always wanted to do or wish to do or dream to do. And say maybe you're looking up at a certain character. So my best friend, for example, is Aquarius, you know, and she really likes Joan of Arc. And maybe you've always like sort of admired the Joan of Arc energy, but now it's time for you to actually step into that space yourself. All right. Message from source, message from the universe, Queen of Emotions, Queen of Cups. Um, very, very beautiful and very healthy love available here. I feel that for some of you who's already in connections, that things may have been a little bit turbulent, especially where other people weren't maybe seeing, keeping things maybe a little bit under wraps, that sort of stuff. Um, I see beautiful flow, beautiful harmony here for you. All right. What you might not be aware of there with the two of voices, some of you might still be looking, hoping, trying to maybe manifest what it is that you want to have. But I feel what you want to have is already manifested. But sometimes by trying so hard to manifest what we want to have, we don't allow that space of surrender. So what we want is already available, but it's not in our lives because we're trying to create it. And by trying to create it, you're sort of acknowledging that you don't have it and you experience the lack of it. And then you get despondent and then it's not in your life. You feel what I'm saying to you? So it's surrender time. Turning point here, you've got the Three of Materials, which is the Three of Pentacles once again, and also there with number 3 with the Empress energy. There's definite abundance here coming your way, and some of you are very impatient, and I feel that you're impatient because it almost feels like I've done all of this and things are not working out for me. Like, what am I doing wrong? You're not doing anything wrong. All right, you're not doing anything wrong. Let's clarify this reading for you, and we're obviously going to start there with the world cosmos because things are wrapping up. And so in this space, we can sometimes experience okay, there's 2 cards that came up. We're going to draw one more. In this space, we can sometimes experience sort of like, certain connections coming to an end, relationships, ties that we had, maybe with colleagues, maybe with friends, and it's not necessarily like a bad thing. It's more sort of like, floating in your own direction. And when we allow that to happen, everybody actually wins. It's when we try to hold on that the problems normally start to come in. All right, you've got the Moon, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. Okay, as long as you maintain a good energy vibe there for yourself, Aquarius, the money will flow. The opportunities will continue coming. Okay? It's when you start to doubt the universe and especially yourself, that is when you cut off the flow. All right? Let's look at that 8 of materials over there. For those of you that are interested, I am using the Gilded Tarot. For this clarification, there's links for all the cards I use in the description. They say I must take that one, so let's see what is happening over here. You've got the King of Cups in reverse, you've got the Four of Wands, and you've got the Queen of Wands. Okay? This is you being ready for marriage, being ready for that high level commitment, being ready for that next level in life. But some of you, especially those of you that maybe, you've been staying alone for a while, so there's a sense of independence and you'll be like, well, I don't really need anyone. I'm okay on my own. Something that I actually I read something a couple of weeks ago, sorry, and it really, really sort of like, opened the curtains for me in my own life, where, I used to be like, I'm alone, I'm single, I don't care, I don't need anybody, I'm strong, I'm good on my own. You look at my astrology chart and you see that I'm not really the marriage kind. And I was very proud of that until I read this sort of meme and that sort of said that, sometimes there is a trauma trigger, it's a trauma response. And I realized that within myself, um, I'm almost 40, and I was like, you know what? Um, the chances are that maybe I might be on my own for the rest of my life, and I make peace with that. But there's a big difference between making peace and sort of saying, well, it's all off the table. It's not going to happen, because sometimes that mindset comes from a point of pain and a point of fear and a point of trauma, and unhealed disappointments, which I had, and I realized that that was the case. So be mindful of that. Okay, let's look at the Moon that is influencing your energy. The Moon is coming up quite a lot in your reading, so really look at those emotions. So you got the Two of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Five of Swords. Be careful of not being your own worst enemy, Aquarius, because there's parts ahead of you, beautiful parts. And this is the thing to remember, especially for those of you that stand before some sort of choice that has a very big impact on your life going forward. If you have 2 options available, Just because you choose the one doesn't mean that there has to be sort of discord and disharmony in the other one. You know what I mean? You can go either path and both can work out equally well. This is almost like life saying to you, let's imagine, you're in that sort of chicken or beef sort of situation, and both chicken and beef are really, really good. Just because you maybe choose beef doesn't mean that the chicken's going to be offended or you've got anything against the chicken. You're just in a beef sort of mood kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Don't overcomplicate life for yourself. Let's look at that Ace of Materials. There was some breakthrough there that happened in the past. Could be a breakthrough in money. For many of you, I see it was a breakthrough in opportunity there with the Empress, with the Page of Cups, and with the Temperance energy. There was an opportunity here that came there that said, well, there's an opportunity for life to be better for you. And I see that for many of you, you took that opportunity. Okay, let's look at this Muse of Materials, which is the King of Pentacles, which is so awesome. Abundance is in your energy at the moment. Abundance of money, abundance of time, abundance of, possibility for you. Eight of Swords, Magician, and the Wheel of Fortune. I see many of you are saying, well, Adrian, what are you talking about? No. I got to do this and this and this and this and that. I ain't got time for no holidays and vacations and taking it easy and that sort of thing right now. I don't have time for this. All right. I need to focus. The same way that we had, remember when I was speaking about that the trauma response with love, we can have that response anywhere. All right. You have what it takes to build for yourself the perfect life that you want. And I feel for many of you, you have experienced the limitation, the frustration, the anger, the fear, the animosity, the emptiness. You had all of those emotions and they all really sucked. And you started to move yourself out of that space, and the universe want to let you know that you have got all that it takes, we all do, to really build yourself an even more beautiful experience of life. Something that you might be interested in is my 8 weeks mind unlocking and psychic development course, because it really helps you with that. And it's presented via a private Facebook group, and the link is down below in the description. I'm going to take these cards that came around. How many are there? 6, 5, and 6. So 6 is also the number of love. It's called choice in tarot. All right. With that 4 of emotions, we've got the Queen of Swords, then we've got the Justice energy, the 8 of Wands, Knight of Cups, the Emperor, and the Queen of Pentacles. This is your time, Cancer. Sorry, I don't know why I'm saying Cancer. Maybe you're dealing with a Cancer. I'm a Cancer with the Aquarius moon, but don't shy away from growth. I see some of you, there's the possibility of missing out on something really, really good over here, because maybe not wanting to hope and not wanting to believe and not wanting to be disappointed again. Okay, so be mindful of that. Maybe I should contemplate, well, what if I do it, and what if it does work out? Page of Voices, just a Page of Swords, got the 9 of Cups, the World again, and the 8 of Pentacles. You can start celebrating. You can start celebrating, because a lot of the things that are holding you back is moving out of your life. All right. And a lot of times the things that are holding us back doesn't really, have to be those horrible things. Maybe it's just that you've been really supporting someone else in whichever way or form, and that person's kind of got their own things together now, so you can move away from that and really start focusing on your own thing here. Sorry. There's that opportunity for you to really focus on your own thing over here. Okay. Now, let's clarify the rest of this. I'm just going to use a different deck. Use the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot. And we're going to start with this Queen of Emotions, this Queen of Cups. This beautiful possibility of love, this gateway opening that's going for you. Look at what's at the bottom of the deck. Ace of Cups. Okay. Beautiful love. Beautiful love, beautiful opportunities, beautiful connections. It doesn't just have to be love. It's just in a space like this, that beautiful, wonderful, soul-fulfilling love is very possible, okay? Or that next level is very possible. Maybe some of you thought that, the person that you with, they, I feel that for many of you, you felt that they're about to leave you. Well, they're not leaving anymore. The Hierophant. I saw the 5 of Swords first, the Hierophant in reverse, and the 6 of Wands. Okay. There's that Hierophant, because Hierophant is very much with 5, those new beginnings, difficult new beginnings. Someone may have thought about leaving you, and then they decide, you know what? I'm not going to keep on fighting this fight. You're dealing here with someone that changed their mind. And they change their mind to stay as opposed to go, or to make things work, to give it a chance, to maybe give you a chance. Okay? And also for some of you, you may get that conversation where somebody says, I am leaving you for now to give you that equal chance, or I'm leaving you to give you the chance. And for some of you, you may think that, well, maybe they're just looking for an easy way out. I don't sense that. All right? Let's look at the two of voices. There might have been a bit of a mismatch here for some of you. Knight of Pentacles, Temperance, and the Page of Wands. Also, I feel that for many of you, and I feel for most of you, this is really what's happening over here, is that you may have been with someone in love or a very close connection, and you may not really be officially together, but there's still that energy there and I see you taking hold of your energy. I see you moving away from that space, because there was still that energetic tie there, and I see you really, ridding yourself of that cord, because for some of you, you were still, almost like a person, trying to find their way in a dark house that is not theirs, from their bedroom to the toilet. They're not sure where the toilet is. Some of you had that thing going on. All right, and I see that the light is being switched on now, and the light is coming from your heart, because you're like, feeling like, oh my goodness, there's a light switch. All right, 3 of Materials, 3 of Pentacles, and the opportunity here for those of you that are, sort of like cut off from someone. Look at that at the bottom of the deck, the Star, your energy. The opportunity here is to look at that card flying. Let's grab one more. To maybe sort of, you may have someone coming back and saying, well, let's give it another try. My life is so empty without you. You are my baby. You are my all. You are my boo. I'm not going to tell you what to do. If I were you, I would not be going back. I wouldn't even consider that. But I see that many of you don't. Because you may see that that connection wasn't really good for you. And you're like, listen, I got to build something new here. And for some of you, there's a space where maybe you can't even be friends with this person anymore. It's just dark. All right. Let's see what we've got there with the Empress. So for some of you, there is that final release, and there is that little moment, almost like, even when we've rid of a problem, sometimes we have that good feeling, but we still have that little sense of like, oh, now what, 10 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. For those of you that are looking for that fulfilling, beautiful family life, financial stability, ability to have your own time and that sort of thing, to live your life on your own terms, all of that it's being offered to you right now. Okay? Try not to be too impatient. Okay? Maybe fill your space with something else, I don't know, planting or something like that. All right? Now, if that resonates, take a nice deep breath, claim it for yourself, breathe it into your heart space, and also welcoming your comments and subscriptions and sharing. Opening to discovery, close encounters. You've outgrown your comfortable space, basically. For many of you, the space that you have been in physically, emotionally, mentally, you've outgrown it. It's time for new things. And the question is, will you answer the call? Because sometimes when you don't answer the call, we start getting all sorts of inconveniences where we are, because we've progressed energetically to a different space. Okay, so I hope that helps you, Aquarius. That's what I got for you. For those of you that are interested, I'm running a special at the moment, a full regression hypnosis session and a full reading. And you only pay for the regression hypnosis session, and you can either keep both for yourself, or you can give one or both to others as gifts, and I'll even make you beautiful gift vouchers for that, personalized gift vouchers for that. That's available until the end of February. Okay, and also obviously if you want to learn to read tarot, there's my step-by-step detailed tarot reading course. There's a link for that in the description, as well as for my free oracle card reading course. Till next time, namaste, love and light. Bye.